have fallen in love with theater and everything that encompasses that. I love the way that theater touches audiences and the way that it can make you think and grow as a person without having to leave your seat. I think it's so beautiful, and storytelling is so important. What initially drew me to theater was the acting part of it, but more and more recently I've loved musical theater and singing while acting, and for some reason that has some magic to it that I've fallen in love with. When I was about 5 years old, I was in a children's theater production. Then from there, I was just in more community theater, and then I was in a musical theater company, and then now I'm studying theater performance in college. So it's sort of been a long time coming. Right now, my career goals are finish my bachelor's degree in theater performance and take a gap year or two and go act and do theater and do it in a real world setting. And then I'd like to get my MFA, and then I would love to teach theater in a university setting. Some of my favorite musicals recently have been Hamilton, Bonnie and Clyde, Waitress, and Next to Normal. I would say that a big misconception is that theater isn't important, and it is. And a lot of people devote their life and so many hours and days, weeks, months, years to the production of theater, and that's because they're very passionate about it. And I think people don't recognize how important and impactful theater can be, and I want to change that. Working with Playmill was crazy. It was a marathon from beginning to end, and it was definitely the best experience I've ever had in theater. It started with 3 weeks of rehearsal and then opening our first full-length musical, which was Mary Poppins. And then the next 2 weeks we were rehearsing for our second show while we were performing Mary Poppins at night. And then the same thing for the third show. We were rehearsing that in the morning while we were performing both shows at night. Yeah, so we did about 190 performances this summer. We did 13 shows a week, which was very exhausting, but it gave me so much performance experience that I would never have found anywhere else. It was such a great experience, and we worked so hard. Cast secrets. I probably shouldn't talk about slapping their butts, huh? It was just a bunch of people having a blast backstage. That's what Playmill was off stage. Just a bunch of people having so much fun together. There are two things that I love about the theater department here. The first is a sense of community and also individuality. I really just love how wonderful not only the faculty but also the students here are. And the other thing that I really love is how willing the professors are to work with you on an individual basis. I love working with people who are just as passionate as I am, because the final product is so much better and so wonderful and inspiring. Whatever it takes to